The object focus is the sources of the oxides of sulfur and nitrogen and the effects of acid deposition. I will first explain the sources of sulfur oxide. Sulfur dioxide can be made by burning of molten sulfur in the presence of oxygen, and sulfur trioxide, which is the result of further oxidation of sulfur dioxide. But when will this reaction happen? The sulfur oxide, SOX, can be called SOx. Obviously, it is produced in the process of SOx making, and it is not true. Actually, the SOX is produced largely in the burning of fossil fuels, especially coal and heavy oil, in the thermal power plant. Also, it can be produced largely by roasting sulfur oxide ores, and it can be produced naturally, for example, by volcanoes. And where did nitrogen oxide come from? When nitrogen is released during fuel combustion, it combines with oxygen atom to create nitrogen monoxide, NO, and this further combines with oxygen to create nitrogen dioxide, NO2. The internal combustion engine is the major producer of nitrogen oxide, and the
deposition effects on materials such as marble. Here is an example of statue. Marble is a form CaCO3. The acid, sulfuric acid, reacts with CaCO3, forming CaSO4 that is in aqueous state and the carbon dioxide. Since CaSO4 is more soluble, the statue will be washed off. Also, acid deposition effects on plants. The leaf on the left side is not affected by acid rain, but the right one is. The cause is that hydrogen ions flow away the nutrient that the plants should have. The process is called leaching. Hydrogen ions replace with nutrient and the staying salts, so plants are getting sick.
Lakes, fish usually cannot survive at pH value below 5. Below pH 4, the toxic Al3+ ion are produced as shown in the reaction. They can disrupt the fish's gills and reduce their ability to take in oxygen. Nitrates in acid rain also causes eutrophication, which is over-fertilization of water bodies that leads to oxygen depletion and kills the organism in the water. Acid rain can react to form fine sulfate and nitrate particles that can be inhaled by humans. The particles irritate respiratory tract to cause illness. They also cause irritation to eyes. Acid rain also react with metal structures like pipes and release toxic metal ions like Al3+, and become a potential risk for human health.